Hey everyone, I picked up a Snode E20 elliptical machine from Amazon, and I just want to do a quick overview and review of the product. So first, let me go over the features of the elliptical machine, its build quality and all that. So let's switch to that clip right now. So this control panel shows you multiple pieces of information, such as the speed that you're going at, how long you've been running. You can scan for your heart rate, the distance, the calories burned, and check your heart rate, your pulse. So it's a multi-function display, and it's very simple to use with the buttons in front. And there are replaceable batteries that you can do. That's on the back panel here. It just takes like AA batteries over there. And here are the points that you grab to get your heart rate. These right here are really soft. It's not like hard plastic or anything. It's like a soft type material for good grip. This is where you can control the tension. So one thing I really like about it is you don't have to plug this in. It's not like that electronic. It's more mechanical, where you can just like control things here. And this thing is really well put together. Assembling this was a lot more intimidating before you get it, and also while you look at the instruction manual, but you're really getting this big piece right here, and then you just got to attach the legs, the crossbars in the front and the back, and then you're attaching this long piece right here on both sides and this center piece right here. So that's all there is to it. It's not that hard. Everything you need is included in the bag. In terms of quality, there's no squeaking or anything like that. You can see like even these right here, these covers have screws. It doesn't make any noise. Look, I'm trying to wiggle this. It doesn't wiggle at all. It's very sturdy, high quality. Nothing moves. Nothing squeaks. Look at these attachments. Look how heavy duty this is. So this is a very solid piece of equipment right here from Snode. And if anybody needs help, there's a great YouTube video. If you search for Snode Elliptical E20, there's a great video that walks you through exactly how to assemble this step by step. And I highly recommend it, especially for people that are too intimidated by looking at the manual. Next, I've read the reviews, and it seems like, several people have complained about like quality of the elliptical machine, and said that there's some squeaking and all that. I just want to say that, I hand assembled this machine myself, and I find that it is of high quality actually, and I did not experience any squeaking. So I just want to make sure people like follow the directions to a T, and really tighten things up, because mine actually has none of those issues reported. So you can listen to this clip right here and watch and judge for yourself. All right, now, so with that all put aside now, what do I feel? Like, would I buy it again? So I'll tell you, if you're looking at the instruction manual that it came with, and you're looking at all of the parts and how it's assembled, it looks really scary and daunting, but it's actually not that bad. You get that big, bulky thing with the magnet inside, the heaviest and biggest part. But all you're doing to that is you're adding to it. You're adding the two horizontal legs to the front and the back of it, and then you're putting the gliders on, and then that central piece for your display. That's all you're really doing. It looks like a lot, but it's really not. It's not like IKEA where you have to put every little piece together. So if anyone's having a problem, I would really recommend watching a YouTube video. If you just Google Snode E20 Elliptical, you'll find it. And the guy in that video does a really good job of walking you through step by step, phase by phase, of how to put everything together. I will say that, that the manual calls for certain like screws or whatnot to use for each part. But most of the time, especially towards the beginning of the assembly, the screws are already like on the parts themselves, and you won't find it separately in the side package, okay? Like some of the screws that you'll use later on. So just keep that in mind. Just check to see if the screws are already on the device itself, on the unit itself, and go from there. So assembly was not as hard as I thought it would take. I've read some reviews that said some people took 2 hours. I think realistically you could get this put together in 1 hour. Um, and one person could probably do it. The only time you could need help is for someone to hold that central post for you to align the screws in. And once you get that in, it's pretty easy from there. Um, Usability is very easy. I really like that I don't have to use a power plug. All it uses is two AA batteries, and that just powers the display. But in terms of like powering on the unit and using it and exercising on a day-to-day basis, it's fine. You don't need it. It just works. You just step on it, turn the tension to whatever you want, and it just goes. It's very simple. So I don't have to worry about finding an AC outlet plug, which is a huge plus for me. I also find that the foot stamp of this device, this exercise machine, is really good. It's quite small, actually. It's only a few feet long and maybe like a foot and a half to 2 feet wide. Um, and the stride doesn't go beyond the back of it. It just goes forward a little bit more, but it's really compact. So I'm really impressed by the size of this, the sturdiness of it, the build quality, the materials, how everything is put together with like the metal screws, even the plastic end caps attached with like a nice firm like click so you know it's on, and then it's reinforced with screws. So I think the build quality is really good, and I don't see why it would squeak for anyone. It definitely didn't for me. But I'm pretty happy with this Snode elliptical machine, and already I'm finding that my family is more open to exercising more frequently, so it's a win for us. Would I buy it again? Absolutely. I haven't come into any downfalls yet. I mean, we love the display, how you can put an iPad or an iPhone on it. I mean, it doesn't have like a built-in LCD display that you can hook up to the internet and follow along with other people to do group exercises and all that, but that's what your iPads are for, right? So, I mean, this is a lot cheaper than those types of devices that offer that. But anyways, I hope you find this helpful in your decision making. And thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon.